speaking of angle, from Rainbow Lanes in Forest Grove, Oregon, here for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. Duke Knudsen starts off in a way he'd not prefer there. That's the second frame miss of the 10-pin. His opponent, 7-time champ Ashton Yamasaki's opened up with a strike, so has a chance for a big early lead over there in scratch. To the right, this is the handicap title match just getting started as well. Newcomer Corey Dow taking on one-time winner Jade Walters. The handicap difference is 9. Jade's got a win by 9 to tie and 10 to win. She spared in her first, while that guy went open spare to start off his title match. It is an all-rev final. The two-handed tank that Ashton throws versus the one-handed, thank goodness, tank that Duke throws. He was toying around with two-handed. I think keeping his thumb on the ball is a way better move for him. Just my personal opinion.
No power outage in this match.
Not at all. On lanes that aren't necessarily conducive to that either, these are wood lanes. They are torched by now, as they would be regardless of the pattern after this much lineage. It was 8 on a pair earlier today, 6 on a pair for 3 more games in the semis. So they're roasty toasty, so the bowler's got to compensate by either moving way left, ball down, hand position, or covering a lot of boards, or a combination of them all. That's a pretty shot, but those twister pins don't react, and it's a half-10 for him. Big thanks to Alan Clark and his whole team for having us here. They put a lot of money into this place. A real nice remodel since last time I was here. The next thing to get remodeled will be the lanes, I hear. So this will be our last JBT on wood lanes at Rainbow, which leaves Milwaukee, right?
Milwaukee Bowl.
That's about all I can think of on wood still. He'll have a, what is that, a 19-pin lead, 21-pin lead if he spares up his 10, and he does, and we start every tournament with make your...
Sorry.
That was your cue.
I was third.
So far, Duke's missed 10. Half the difference in this game.
Yeah, he was drinking, not a martini.
Good to know. Corey, part of a large league contingent. Alan and Mr. Perini have gotten the league bowling going off excellent here in conjunction with a real good high school bowling program in Oregon. Corey says he's gotten addicted to the game. Rapidly improving bowler, entered at 139, qualified second today at plus 164. As Duke slaps those pins silly. So ironically that we use almost all the time we bowl on synthetic lanes on wooden pins. Today we're bowling on wood lanes on synthetic pins. Go figure. Twister pins are fully plastic. There's no wood in them.
Manufactured in Germany.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
It says it on the pin too.
I didn't know that.
The best way to strike here is to not go flush.
Generally on the twisters, the light hits are better. Flush can leave 4 9s, solid 9s. Whoa! But even though the lanes are torched, if you get it out too early, that happens too, because we bowled on a relatively challenging pattern. 39 feet, about a 4-to-1 ratio at the start. Who knows what's left out there now? So we think these tournaments are some of the hardest around because we don't do a whole bunch of re-oils, and you've just got to constantly be adjusting throughout the day. Handicap plays in the same lanes as scratch, so they're spraying all over the break point. Fun stuff. Makeable spare, but doesn't have it. Ashton made that in the semifinal match to help Kia win over Harry Davis, who's occasionally talking. Harry had a great warm-up before we hit the record button. He hasn't said much since. Jade bowled all 3 squads. You could re-enter if you want to try and improve. Would have made the cut all 3 times. You only needed to once. Had a good semifinal round to beat Dow for the top seed by just 9 pins. Oh man, that 8-pin was late falling. Ashton's got a bunch of videos, of course, on our YouTube by being a 7-time champ, but watch different videos. When he's playing righter or trying to play more direct, you'll see that hand stay right under the ball, almost directly end over end. Right now he's trying to feed the ball from left to right a ton, which means you have to come around the side of the ball to get some side roll to get it to come back right to left at the end. So watch the different wrist positions that he's using. That's one of the adjustments he's making, one of the reasons why he's so dang good.
Covering a lot of real estate.
Yeah, many, many parcels of real estate. Nice shot from Jade over there, too. him pretty well, only one open. Holds that follow through. Boy, when you see a bowler at his level just post that follow through, do one of those pictures with that open hand out at the top like that, you know that he thinks it's good. Turns out it was good. 10 back and a big early lead against a guy who is yet to win on our tour. Nice shot to answer Walters as he gets his first strike of the title match. Duke with the open working has to get something going, but wow. That looked like that was about to stop and wash out again, didn't it?
I thought so too.
And then it just grabbed at the last second. Dead nut. Hard to figure.
It's hard to get the pins to like pick off the kickbacks back there.
Yeah.
Like the 610, if you just slice the 6 pin on the left
This
side.
is an interesting house. I know Charlie's an A2 fan. So some of this house are converted A's.
They're all A's. They just got
They did some
releases on them.
There you go. I was talking to Alex, mechanic, who's telling me all the variations. How it's a nightmare to order parts for this bowling center because you have all these versions of machines over here. Pretty ball. All right back in the game with a nice double there. Boy, I think it's a fine line he's riding, though. I don't think that was 2 boards away from a washout. That's hard to hit that spot over and over.
Good thing for differential.
There you go. You guys are such technicians of the game.
He is. I just act
When
like
I was your age, it was stand left, throw right, and pray. You guys are all doing, well, I need an RG of .293 and that softness of...
I just smile and nod to whatever Charlie says. I really don't know what's going on.
I need an RG of 6.0.
Oh, you see the difference there. He didn't hit the line as well on that one. Falls off that ball, doesn't quite get that 10 out. Another big shot for GA.